Hi, Bertha. So I'm just going to walk through this problem. So let me go ahead and draw the triangle. Well, we have two triangles that we are told is similar. When we have similar triangles, that means that the angles are all the same and the ratio of their sides is the same. We have X, Y, Z, and we're given 3, 2 2/3, X, B, 8 and 7. All right, so it says ABC is similar to XYZ. Again, that means that the angles, like this angle, and this angle are the same. And that means that the ratios, like this ratio is the same as this ratio, is the same as this ratio. Okay? What you're saying basically is that one of these triangles was shrunk down to make the other one, or like opposite of that, one was just kind of made a little bit bigger to be the other one, but all the ratios stayed the same. So it's saying the lengths of two sides of each triangle are given in the figure. Find the length of the side X. So we're looking for this side. Now, one thing that we're told is that the ratios are the same, but here's the thing. This right here on this angle is an unknown. So that means we can't use that side. That means that we have to use this side and this number to find out what the X is. So what we know then is that the ratio of 8 over 2 2/3 is the same as the ratio of 7 over X. Okay, I can't remember which order I typed it to you in that email, but it doesn't matter. You could flip the order as long as you keep it that one triangle is on the numerator, the measurements are in the numerator, and the other triangle, the measurements are in the denominator. That's the most important thing, is that the same triangle's on top for on both sides of the equal sign. Okay. So in order to do this, first we need to convert 2 2/3 to not a mixed number, but an improper fraction. So let's just look at that really quick. I don't know if you remember how to do that. You multiply and add. So you do 3 times 2 is 8 plus, or excuse me, 3 times 2 is 6 plus 2 is 8. Okay, so let's go to the next page. So that means we have, oops, this is left over from another video. So that means we have 8 over 8/3 equals, what do we have, 7 over X. All right, there's a couple ways to do this. I'm just going to cross multiply because that's the easiest way to me. So we have 8X equals 7, oops, 7 times 8/3. So then when we multiply that through, we have 8X equals 56 over 3, right? Are you with me so far? So we're going to multiply both sides by 3. Well, never mind. Yeah, let's take that off. Let's go back. We can do that, but that's just adding in an extra step to get rid of the fraction. Let's just leave this as 56 over 3. And then we're going to divide both sides by 8. So now we have X equals 56 over, and when you do that, when you divide by a number like that, you just have to multiply it by the bottom. Because remember, watch, 56 over 3 all divided by 8 is the same thing as saying 56 over 3 times 1 over 8. So you just multiply across. So 8 times 3 is 24. All right, but we can reduce that, right? If we have 56 divided by 4, that gives us 14. So if we were to divide top and bottom by 4, we get X equals 14 over 6. Then we can further reduce that to 7 over 3. So we're going to say X equals 7/3. But let's go ahead and double check that. So we were saying that, let's plug it back into our equation here. So if we have 8 divided by, what do we say, 8 divided by 3? So 8 over 8 thirds is 3. And then we have 7 divided by 7 thirds. And that also gives us 3. So it checks out. So that means that the answer is x equals 7 over 3. The most important thing to remember here, I'm going to bring your email over just so you can see that picture. When you have these triangles, they say they're similar, that means that the ratio of the sides that match up are the same. So you just need to say 8 over 2 and 2/3 equals 7 over x. And you know that you can't use this side, that's just extra information because that's an unknown there. It doesn't help you. You need to make sure you stick to the side where you have 2 knowns. All right, I hope that helps. Listen, one thing I want to recommend, when you send me a question, don't just send me a picture of the problem. Explain to me where you're having the problem, because I don't always know if you're having it with the whole problem, if there's a certain aspect of it. So let me know what you've tried or maybe where you're having a hard time with it. If you don't have any clue at all, just say I don't have any clue at all. But if you are, it's a specific part of the problem that's giving you a problem, let me know, and that way I can kind of gear my answer towards that. All right, I hope that helps, and let me know if you have any questions.